Assalamu alaikum. This is Mrs. Khan from MM Model School, and today we are going to read through the poem Snail, and this is the poem of for class 10. So for the students of class 10, I am going to explain the poem. The Snail. It is written by William Cowper. He is one of the most popular poets of his times. Cowper has changed the direction in 18th century nature poetry by writing about the English countryside and everyday lives of people. His famous works include Olney Hymns and The Task. This poem particularly takes us to the private world of a snail, where it is seen to lead a self-sufficient life. We are allowed to observe a minute detail, the small yet self-contained world in which the snail lives. To grass or leaf or fruit or wall, the snail sticks close nor fears to fall. The snail doesn't fear to fall, and to the grass leaf it can stick, as if it grew there, house and all together. Well, as if it has grown on the walls or on the leaf, it is not at all afraid. It does not fear to fall down from the leaf, fruit or wall. Within that house, securely hides. You all know the snail has a shell, and the snail is carrying its own house, and whenever danger is near, it hides in it. When danger imminent betides, when danger is near, it hides. It get into the shell. What type of danger? It can be storm, it can be any other harm, or it can be any other insect, it can be any other animal which can harm the snail. And when it can understand when the danger is near, it has two horns. Give but his horns the slightest touch. If the slightest touch is given to the horns, his self-collecting power is such. It has such a power that it understands. And what does it do? It shrinks into the house with much displeasure. It doesn't like anyone touching the snail. So it goes inside the house. Where is the house? It is carrying on the back. It is the shell. Wherever he dwells alone. So inside the shell, he has to live alone. He cannot take anyone else, any other snail also, except himself, with chattels none, well satisfied to be his own. So lives by himself inside the shell, and it is quite satisfied. And as if the house is his only personal belonging that give all the security. Now I'll tell you the paraphrase of the poem. The snail leads a very singular life which is secluded away from the crowd of the world. It loves to live lonely or all alone and away from the company of any other animal or of any other insect. He is not homeless. Instead, he carries his house, which secures him. The house or the shell is the frightful dominion of power. So this one, the house shows the power. Why it has all the power? Because any slightest touch or any danger, if it can understand that danger is coming ahead, so it will just get into the shell, and that will keep the snail away from all the dangers, although he is secluded. It sticks to grass, leaf, fruit or wall. It does not fear to fall down. It can perceive any danger or some external calamity. That means it can be a storm, it can be a very hot. So it is oversensible. The snail is oversensible. During this time, he hides himself in the sturdy cell to remain secure. Again, if its horns are given the slightest touch, he is displeased. Thus he recoils himself into the shell house. This way he also saves itself from the other dangers as well. Thus it seems that it leads the life of a hermit who likes to live a solitary life. A snail is self-sufficient in dwelling alone and happy to lead an isolated life. Thank you.